The button says we're live, so I guess we're live, Brian.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing tonight, Brian?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm about to build an awesome Batman set.
You got, yep, real
Yep,
good.
really did.
Yep.
I mean, it's a good thing this, exact minifigure that I bought this set for isn't coming out in a junior set or anything this summer.
It is for like a third of the price.
Yeah, it really is. It sure is. But at least I'll have a sweet Batman semi truck out of.
Yeah, he loves driving those.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of all the times that Batman has had a semi truck, and nope. Yep.
You got me feeling very self-conscious here, Jeff, for a change.
What?
Because you have a build cam.
I do have a build cam, aka my cell phone.
I managed through my own means here to actually kind of figure that out.
Yeah.
So let's see if this works.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Hey.
Hashtag professionalism. Look at that.
That is the stupidest mouse pad I have ever seen.
All right. I wanted so I wanted something colorful to counteract the very dark desk underneath here, because the desk a while ago had mouse poop all over it when the mice were a problem. So I wanted something bright to counteract that. I saw this mouse pad from an independent artist on Etsy, and I'm like, yeah, you'll get my money. Sure. So I'm in the market for a new one. If this becomes a thing with like Lego building, this would be the setup. And yeah, Emily, see, she likes the mouse pad. So shut up.
Emily likes me. What's that say about her taste?
That's true. She's got bad taste. Very bad taste. Impeccably bad taste.
Yeah. Thanks for readily agreeing with that.
Yeah. So I get to move this, right? Look at this. Bam. Out of frame. It's out of frame. I'm going to get this bandage off. Bandage off. And instead of these collecting dust, I'm going to build these Harry Potter books that are most likely immediately going to go into a bag or to trade for someone. But yeah. Not because they're not good, because these are excellent little sets, but I don't have the other two on display. And Harry Potter and me are kind of,
I don't.
My man Mario has taken the love over for Harry Potter. So,
all right, I have a question because I'm not 12.
Sure.
What is this Mario is dead crap that's happening all over the internet from yesterday? And I was just like, what is this? I don't.
It's just the memeing kids being like, hey, Mario 35 is being delisted from the Nintendo eShop. So is the 3D All-Stars collection. So there's so many Mario things going away for quite really no reason that everyone's just saying Mario is dead. To the point where CNN actually asked Nintendo if Mario was actually dying. So that's solid.
Okay. Can I just go on record as saying that's real dumb?
What is dumb?
That whole thing that you just told me, all of it.
Yeah, none of it should be happening, but,
Okay.
Well, because, Nintendo's come out with these, multi-million seller games, and they're removing it just at the end of their fiscal quarter because they can, and they would continue to sell. So I think they're going to list them all individually, but people just wanted to poke fun at it being delisted, that they made it a thing.
All right, this is kind of interesting. They gave you like a bunch of swoopy capes.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they're pretty neat, I guess. They're not the same material as the soft cape, though, and that's.
Is that are they like the tougher capes?
Yeah.
Isn't that the capes all the adults like?
I guess I'm not an adult. I like the soft cape. It was nice.
Because they're better for playability and putting them in the cockpit and whatnot, and they don't get bent.
Yeah, exactly. And they look nice.
Yep.
Cool. I'll just file these and things I'll never use.
I kind of like this setup a lot.
It's a good setup. You got a nice little picture there holding your face.
Yep.
With all of your facial features and Mario-esque mustache. I mean, you can't go wrong. I was giving you a compliment about your mustache.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That doesn't compare to the Hinkle mustache. You see his mustache?
Oh, man. Hinkle's got the hinkliest Mario. Oh, God. Like you and him should go as Mario and Luigi.
That would be baller.
Mm-hmm.
But we would both be like, we are both like the Marios of, not neither of us is like a Luigi type. Like I'm not lean and slender and tall. Neither is Kevin. Well, he's slender, more slender, but he's not like lanky. Luigi's kind of lanky.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong, but wait, how tall is Kevin? Because I think he's like 6'1".
No,
Oh,
he's my height. I think a little, maybe a smidge taller. And
how
I'm
tall
5'9".
are you? Oh, you're 5'9". All right.
Yeah.
Good God, bunch of shorties.
We all can't be tall and intimidating like you.
I know. It's a curse.
Yeah.
You ever try to like soothe a crying child and be the size of a mountain? It's not easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to put a nail in this topic, Emily, if you would like, I can forward Jeff the link to the Etsy store where I got these mouse pads. They have one for each type of Pokemon. So this is all water types. They have Ghost, Electric, literally all of them. So if you're interested.
It's your birthday soon. Hey, other Jeff, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's
Joey,
your birthday. Hello. Yeah. And Joey's here. How you doing? How you doing?
So they have, this is a desk mat and they have a mouse pad. So if you don't feel like copping out for the desk mat's pretty expensive, but it's very, very nice and it's huge.
Well,
like,
I mean,
yeah,
it's Emily's birthday soon, so I'll probably do something like that for her or something. I don't know.
I don't necessarily like it for this setup though, because it's very busy and you can't see the pieces. So I'm trying to find one that like works better.
I think that's what not disgust, another word. I think that's what bothered me about it was that it's very busy.
Yeah, it's not made for this, but
no.
I liked it because it's got Piplup obviously all over.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a penguin.
No, sir.
Nope. Yeah, so my grandma Yazel's favorite animal was a penguin, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah. 7,000 years ago. But not like the normal penguin, like the penguin with the whiskers and like weird multicolor things whose name I can't think of right now, and it's kind of awkward. Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a motorcycle with this set.
That ups the value of it by at least $5.
Yeah, I mean, it even wants me to put stickers on it and everything.
Are you going to put the stickers on it?
No, of course not. I'm sorry, but I don't see Batman as someone that's like, hey, I'm Batman. I better put my sticker or like, logo on this for copyright infringement. What?
That'll do it.
Yeah,
Emperor Penguin. Yes, Ray. Emperor Penguin.
No, that's not it, Ray. That's not what my grandma liked. I can't remember. I'm sure at like 3 a.m, I'm sure I'll just remember it and be like, this.
Wake up in a cold sweat, like, oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Brickham, hello.
Hey, Rick's here. What's up, Rick?
Oh, look, Brick's here. Now, what?
I said Rick because that's his real name.
Oh, I thought you said Brick. I'm like, oh, who could that be? Bricks O'Brien, Maniac for Bricks, Brick's Den.
Actually, I have people here. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Hi, Brian. I've never met you, but I have seen you around the live stream circuit. Yeah, I get passed around.
Never mind.
Yep.
You see, out of respect, I'm trying to be family friendly.
You don't need to be.
Well, I mean, if I want to actually make this into a career like I've been seriously debating lately, I kind of do actually.
No, but you've been on the flux. You're like, I'm gonna take a serious effort to be family friendly, and then you're like,
yeah.
You go in your tides, and then when you're in a bad mood, you let that consume you, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna F it. I'm gonna, which is fine. But
thanks, Dr. Brian.
I'm just saying, you let loose.
I do let loose. It's pretty bad. All right, so this is what we got. We got the Bat ATV. I don't.
Why didn't you just return it if you know that she's coming in a set in the summer? Hello? That doesn't answer the question.
Because I wanted her to come in spring.
You're. I wanted to come in spring. What are you talking about? Brian gets passed around like the bottle of ketchup. That's what Jeff was going to say. Right. I get smacked on the bottom.
Uh-huh.
And then there we go.
So the reason that I got this was because I don't want another Batmobile. I've got the only Batmobile I'll ever give a damn about.
Yeah, but you could save money, and you could have gotten the 66 one?
Well, I'm still going to get the 66 one.
Yeah, so you for the price of those two, you could have got the
It's
figure
the
you wanted,
minifigures, Brian. I care about the minifigures. You get Bronze Tiger and Man Bat and some other cool ones. I mean, come on.
You can get what I don't really care. You live your life.
Are you disappointed with me? That's what your voice sounds like.
I don't care enough about you to be disappointed in any capacity.
That's rude, Brian.
That's the truth.
That's rude.
I need a brick separator. Give me a second here.
I don't know. It's just me being mean to Brian, and then Brian firing right back because that's how our friendship works.
We're friends.
Shut up. Sometimes, most of the time, except on Tuesdays.
I can't find a brick separator in close enough proximity. The stickers aren't going on.
Yep. I mean, why bother? That means you could sell that sticker sheet for like $90 to some guy that wants stickers.
I can't sell this because I got this from Lego.
Oh.
I can trade it, but I can't sell it.
That's true.
And so that was also part of like, man, these $20 sets are not going to trade for necessarily a whole butt ton sealed. So let me just crack them open.
You know, it's going to be funny when those things are worth like $300 a piece in 2 years and you want to trade for something that you actually want.
I highly doubt that.
I don't. Only because I'm going to be spiteful about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're nothing like great, right? Like set wise, and
they're cute. I mean, they're like books that you can put on a shelf, but I think if it had more desirable figures, or I don't know.
Well, what figures does it come with, if you don't mind me asking?
This is Malfoy and Snape, which I don't think they're unique, but they're there, and it comes with a third. I don't know who. Wait. The third is a student A, but you know. I'm sure there's the student is named in the book. It's like Cretaceous the government.
Yeah, something. But I don't know. Yeah,
whatever.
I'm sure there's a very detailed backstory of why that character is very important for a pivotal role at one point.
Or now racially insensitive, and now they have to change the name for it if they ever redo it.
Yep, and just remake the entire movie.
Yep, that'll happen.
I know. It's gonna happen with Star Wars.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Consistency, Jeff.
Consistency. Yeah.
You buying that space shuttle?
No. The last space set that I bought was the rover, not the rover, the lander, and that sits in my that sits in our office. In pieces, halfway built, because I went, man, I'm really done with this. So, yeah.
I felt that way with a Harry Potter set. That's when I knew. I was like, all right, I think I may have fallen off of this.
Yeah, the Diagon Alley, right?
No. I finished that. The Burrow, I got like 60% through, and I'm like, I just don't. Maybe it's just because I was going through a time. But I was like, nah, I don't feel like doing this. And I never got around to it.
I mean, it's not that great a set in the first place. But that's just my opinion. You can... Then again, though, I was never the Harry Potter guy.
Yeah, I mean this lineup of sets from 2018 until now, I think are excellent sets in terms of a line.
Well,
But
it's just the guy that built the Batmobile from Batman versus Superman is the lead design.
yeah,
Marcos Blessa, yeah. Yeah, Fazoom, Joey Fazoom bought the space shuttle already. He's just waiting for it to get to his house. He ordered it.
I'm surprised he didn't fly to Denmark to personally pick one up at the store himself.
I mean, same. Yeah. And I know Dana got the space shuttle today. And so far, what I've heard is the Hubble part of that is an awesome build. So there you go.
Yeah, I have that on my fictitious wish list of things that I need to pick up at some point.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough, Joey.
Yeah, I mean, these sets are great, and what the kids are talking about online looks great too. And, we'll see what things come across my plate for what I want. But, I have already missed some figures. Like, I had 100% everything for a little bit, and now I don't. So now the official seal has been broken. I'm not that I was obligated to buy everything before, but I had everything. So now I don't.
You're not going to buy everything all over again, are you? Or anything?
No. And the philosophy I have in my head is if, let's say, one day down the line, I really feel like buying everything back and I regret all of it and I buy it all back, I should be in a financial position enough so that if I want to really do that and I really, really want to, then I will be able to.
That's a good idea.
Because even the sets that are out, already that are ancient and are up in value, some of those sets, if I love them enough, I could justify buying if I really love them enough. And all those sets I already have. So I'm already caught up. There's not many old things that I want. So if by the point, 20 years from now, whatever, you get the idea.
Yeah. Ray, I'm not a fan of the... Well, actually, I am a fan of the minis from Marvel as well. I like both of them. I was really looking forward to having some of the X-Men.
You might.
Oh. I know that I'm really looking forward to the Winter Soldier, actually. Like, I was looking at it again, and it's just going to look awesome with NYC Captain America right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited about that. Thank you for that deal, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am kicking myself. So for all the things that I do have, there is one subdivision of things that I do really, really want that I don't have, and I regret not picking up. I don't know why I didn't.
Do tell Betsy.
But I have one of everything Lego Super Mario opened.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a thing I'm absolutely going to get a sealed one of everything because that's my thing, right?
Right.
And I do not have an opened bullet bill from the character pack series 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I have only half of the character packs sealed from series 1. And that wouldn't necessarily be an issue because they're character packs. You feel them, you buy them, you whatever. But a full sealed case of those goes for literally $300 already. And they came out less than a year ago. So, okay.
Do you want me to be on the lookout? Sometimes the toy stores around here sell those.
If you find any any character packs, I'll take all of them. I feel so. I'm looking for sealed ones that I can feel through. And most people on Bricklink and on eBay, they look through them and they're like, "Oh, I opened it a little bit to look at them." I'm like, "Nah, you didn't put in the effort. I want a sealed thing for myself."
So I can't really feel those like I can the minifigures, but if I find them, I'll send them to you, dude.
Just buy them. I'll figure it out and I'll give you the money for it, whatever. Because I have half of them, and when Lego sent me the second wave of Mario stuff, they sent me a full case. So I have an open set and a sealed set. So I lucked out with that. And I don't know why I didn't buy the character packs. I think they just kind of disappeared, and then that was it.
It's not a big seller in Oklahoma, so.
Yeah, I mean, if you find them, then go for it.
I'll do the thing.
They'll never make X-Men until MCU introduces them. I don't necessarily think so. I think they would do it beforehand to bring cultural awareness to those characters before they're properly introduced.
Well, I mean, they've already made Wolverine, Storm, and Cyclops, and Magneto, and even Deadpool, so.
Yep.
And boy, do I regret selling my Deadpool figure.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, well.
Hello, Brickman Mosaic Art.
Oh, hey, what's going on, dude? I like how you get greeted, and it's just like, oh, it's just Jeff. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, the people know that you're here. It's your channel.
Yeah, well, do they?
I mean, yeah. I saw the Toad House once in Target, passed on it thinking you'll pick it up later. Nah, Joey, that goes for $90 now, dude.
Yeah, that's some serious moolah right there.
I thought I placed an order on Shop at Home when it first came out. And I'm like, let me get 3 of them because Kevin wants one, I want one, whatever. And then I guess I never went through with it. And then I called and I was like, hey, I thought I placed this order. Can you tell me about it? And they're like, we have no recollection of this whatsoever. And I'm like, all right. So I went on eBay and I paid $40 for it. It retailed for $20, which isn't bad. So as much Lego Super Mario stuff as I have gotten for free from Lego and Beyond the Brick, not necessarily everything. So that's why I don't feel too bad about, paying for premiums on some of the stuff. Cause I'm like, not balances out, but.
Well, I mean, you pay it forward, as it were.
Yeah, in a way. I still have a bunch of sealed stuff I need to pick up for Super Mario Wave 2 and Wave 1. So I should probably do that soon-ish, because if they leave shelves and they're done. So
yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to more Nintendo sets. Like, yeah, I think we've talked about this 1,000 times before.
Ad nauseum, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to something different,
I agree.
Okay.
I am awaiting the day where I, see an email from John forwarded, and it's like, or from Lego Direct that's like, Lego Super Mario, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to open up OBS and I'm like, all right, here's my raw reactions. Let's go. And I'm hoping I see a little itty bitty Mario figure, part of a lineup. We'll see.
Yeah.
Or a big fig Bowser.
Or, a castle.
Well, yeah. Any of those above. Oh, that'd be cool, Brickman. Nice.
Yeah, that'd be great, dude.
All right, so this angle is it's too busy, but you can see the instruction manual. This camera's garbage. It's hot garbage, but it works for now.
Isn't that your normal camera that you... Oh, no, it's not. I'm stupid. Okay, we're fine.
This is my normal camera.
Yeah.
This is a webcam.
Yeah.
Which is real poo-poo. So if I did more Lego streaming, which I've been against for a while, I would probably get another one of these if I got serious about it, but I'm not right now.
You're not serious about it right now? Or?
I'm not going to probably put it in my streaming lineup. Not right now.
Yeah.
But if I ended up getting accepted as Lego Fan Media, then maybe, just so I could do like consistent things on my own apart from Beyond the Brick. But
yeah,
I would probably do it for like Sunday morning chill thing. But we'll see.
Coffee with Brian.
No, not quite. Okay. Not quite that, but
all right.
I mean, I have the coffee for it, but
see, that's what I was going with, and you just.
Well, yeah, but that's Mike's thing. I want to take Mike's thing.
It's a couple Lego folks' thing right now, actually.
That is true.
Yeah.
But most of my audience doesn't care about the other Lego people.
Yeah, I know.
This piece is interesting. This piece.
That's all one piece.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
I think it's nice for like a castle archway.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I like about all this nonsense getting thrown at us is that we are getting some amazing new parts out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
Did I forget a part, or am I just blind? Oh, all right. I could be just blind. I'm blind. So this is a build. It's a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. I'm kind of liking the shape of it. This is the cab of the truck, I think. I could be wrong. Probably. But it's neat so far, so I guess there's that. And you got the steering wheel, alright. Do we have the Bat coffee cup that goes with it? Because it's a Lego set. You gotta come with a coffee cup, right?
Gotta have that, of course.
Yep. You know, I keep on trying to find the tuk-tuk. And I keep failing. I'm very upset about it. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a Lego set that came out. It's a mode of transportation over in like India and countries over there. And it's just like a cool little like vehicle thing. It's a tuk-tuk. It's like a taxi cab. It's 3-wheeled. It's pretty cool. Hey, luggage. So, yeah, keep trying to find it. I got the taxi cab and the micro taxi or the whatever scale it is, taxi and London bus, double decker, and those are fun. Brian, what are your thoughts on Super Mario Brothers 2? Do you like it or no?
Not really. It is a game that was not designed initially to be a Mario game, and although some find that charming, I don't appreciate the lack of consistency from that game to the others, and that's always been the black sheep, and it doesn't really fit with like what they normally go for or went for afterward. So I don't know the full story on how that ended up coming to be, but I don't vibe with it.
Luggage, I'm building the Bat semi-truck. No, there's no coffee cup, Joey. I was just being silly.
Yeah, there were a lot of April Fool's Day jokes today that were a combination of either decent or just no.
Yeah. It's funny that you feel that way about Super Mario Brothers 2, by the way. I love that game. This is the first game I ever beat by myself. So I think that's probably it. The nostalgia calling out to me there.
It's so funny seeing people that have certain opinions on things that are most of the time you can tell exactly how old they are. And I am waiting for the time of my life. And I'm already mentally preparing myself for when the kids that are a kid today grow up and they say, man, Kylo Ren is the most badass bad guy in all of Star Wars. You know what's going to happen? It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. It's Darth Vader. It was Darth Vader in the original trilogy. It was Darth Vader in the prequels, in the Clone Wars, and in the sequel movies. Always Darth Vader.
It's never going to not be Darth Vader. Kylo Ren was just a ugh.
Even Emperor Palpatine, who has done more incredibly evil things and shot lightning from his fingy tips into the sky, is nowhere near as intimidating as Darth Vader.
This is true.
That's just how it is. And if these kids don't understand that, you know, lay the hurt down. Throwing them through tables.
I mean, that's why you have me as your head of security, right, Brian?
Yeah.
Shit.
Because they're comparing all the Lego minifigures in the Twitter polls for what Lego. They're just doing it for March Madness in
Yeah.
April.
What's your favorite minifigure there, Brian? Mario doesn't count.
Favorite minifigure of all time, or
Yeah, you know what? We'll just go from like your childhood, and then we'll bump it up to all time. How's that?
well, for all time, let me just say I'm contractually obligated to say the Bricks O'Brien custom printed minifigure by
Oh boy.
Oh, and by the way, for just to wrap this up right here, the Lego poll right now has 50% for the Mandalorian, 50% for Boba Fett, which I find interesting.
Hey, Dave Morgan's here. What's up, Dave?
Favorite minifigure as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't. I really liked Aang.
Yeah.
I have my original Aang.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Some of my favorite figures of all time are Sonic, Chell, Newt Scamander. I'm looking at a case right now.
Yeah.
The clown from series whatever it is, because I got that at Toy Fair. My minifigure, obviously. I really like. I'm trying to think Star Wars. Really like Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Original Darth Maul.
I have him.
I like a lot of as much as I'm not a massive Star Wars guy, I want to have one of each of the main Jedi from like the cast and have like the updated versions and like the classic versions too. Like I have this fictitious list of Lego Star Wars stuff that like if I wanted to ball out, what would I buy? Yeah. It'd be like classic Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and whatever else.
Yeah, that makes sense.
From that era, what I really should rebuild soon. I have Jabba's sail barge.
That's one of my favorite sail job.
Yeah, so I vividly remember getting Jabba's sail barge as a kid, and it was the one that had it's 4 digits, and it has Jabba, the barge, Bikini Leia, the Sarlacc pit, and the skiff all included. None of this separate garbage. It's all one thing. One big package, one big play slip. Bam, there you go. You get everyone.
Well, you like big packages.
Yeah, incredible, right? So, especially for Star Wars. Yeah. So, I got that. I remember, like, I wanted it, and like my mother surprised me with it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome, and it built it. And I managed to. I got rid of all my Lego stuff at one point, like everyone does. But I found it at Philly Brick Fest, and it was like all broken up, no figures, but it was like dirt cheap. And I can get the figures that it's like brand new, whatever. Because sealed, it goes for like 500.
Yeah,
I'm not about to drop $500 on that right now.
Yeah. Oh, luggage, my day was wonderful. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's yeah. I think when I was a kid, it was either an Ice Planet guy or an Aquanaut. I just liked the look of them so much. As far as that goes, just because of the unique color schemes and just what their sets were about and stuff, like that was really cool.
Yeah.
And now that I'm an old man, it's kind of a tie between Egon Spengler and Nightwing. So.
Dimensions has some of the best stuff that Lego has ever come out with for figures ever.
Yeah.
You're telling where? How else would you get a Gremlins minifigure? You never, ever.
Yeah, no. Joey wants to know if you have a list of Star Wars vehicles you would want to get regardless of your age.
Like that I would want right now.
Yeah.
Not offhand, but the list does exist in my head somewhere. I have a lot of them. So the guys, I think Holland and Ballin, they had a bunch of stuff at Philly Brick Fest that was like Like literally like 4 to 5 massive tables, 6 feet long each. Is incredible how many sets that they had. And they were all relatively cheap. Like the one set that comes to mind the most is the AAT from 2008. And it has over 1,000 pieces. It's got like a ton of droids. It's got a lot of droids in there.
Mhm.
And they had it. And it was like, I want to say $60 used. And it goes for 4 times that amount, whatever it is. And I'm like, yeah, I've wanted this, but I'm not paying $240 for it. That's stupid. So I got it. But then it was all like sticky and gross. It was nasty, rancid. But I ended up cleaning it up and it was fine. Soap and water, no problem. So that is one. Same deal with the Slave One from that era. Got that. Other than that, I think I have mostly everything. There isn't like I guess a Republic gunship, but we're getting that. So that's a no.
Yeah.
Let me look just for the sake of it. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, Jeff.
My favorite theme is time cruisers. Yep.
That's doable. You could do it if you wanted.
I know. I've been looking at Bricklink and going, what's on sale, what's not on sale. There was one guy that had a sealed the boat time cruiser for like $35. And I was like, it's really an awesome price. And it was right after our first stimulus check hit and everything else. I had a little bit extra money. And I was like, okay. And I sent the guy a message and like I tried to buy it, but for some reason it wasn't going through. Like the guy didn't have a payment method and it was just like not set up at all.
I encountered that one time where somebody listed something on Bricklink and they don't have a valid payment method in the US. And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Right?
Like what you're literally selling product. And
I would like to give you money.
Right. And the guy that at least I dealt with one time, he had already sold stuff. Like he had feedback. So like, did he get like revoked by Bricklink? Like, what's the deal? And I messaged him, never responded. Okay, you don't get my business. Whatever. Goodbye.
Yeah, and I can't really find it for that price, so like whatever. I'm not gonna spend more, than... Anyway.
Yeah, Joey, Holland and like I'm sure they pick up stuff from whoever at whatever price, and some things they know, some things they don't. Mm-hmm. And that's why for like that price, I wasn't gonna be like never buy from them and they're whatever. Like it was literally dirt cheap. Yeah. So if it were advertised as like this, pristine set, I'd be obviously pissed, but whatever. It was fine. Not going to go up in arms over that.
Well, I mean, I've heard good things about Holland and Ballin from Julian, so...
Oh, yeah, they're like... that. They're part of that squad. That okay. Section of the internet.
Okay.
Not a bad thing, I'm just saying.
No, I understand completely. It's just I've never heard a bad thing mentioned about them. Like anytime anybody's ever had a deal with them, it's gone through just fine. So yeah. There's good ones out there. Just gotta find them, folks.
Of course.
Not like people that leave you on red for 2 days and don't ever reply to any of your messages.
Is that me?
That is not you.
Oh, okay.
That is the person that I'm trying to buy the Ghostbuster Firehouse from.
Oh, yes. Great business people.
Yeah, I do. So angry.
Communication is key.
Yes, sir. Like any good relationship.
Yes, sir. I love to have all the Rock Raiders and Power Minders, weird and unique designs, but great pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. I like their helmets. Like the open chin helmets and stuff. Like those are cool.
The thing is, when you have a theme that you really like and you really stand by, mm-hmm. I don't see an issue if you really love it, paying a premium to get what you want, sealed or complete or otherwise. Like you paying $650 for that Firehouse, Jeff. If you're like, man, I really want that Firehouse, like that's my thing. Like that is your only thing, then I have no problem with being making you want to do it.
Well, I silently said to myself that if that does happen, I'm done with Lego for a year. because I mean, with everything that's going on and like the financial luck that we've had lately and stuff like that, like I've bought some really cool stuff lately, like some really cool Lego. Like I
You
don't
don't
usually buy stuff after January, like, but
you don't want the car?
not if I get the Ghostbuster Firehouse, man. I don't care at that point, like
I mean the big car.
oh the big funny story. Emily and I were at the Lego store, and I had a whole bunch of stuff in my hands. Part of this haul, the Bat Truck haul, and she was like, "Why don't you put all that back, and you can just go pick up the Ecto one?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Nah,
What is wrong with you?
nothing. I just really wanted this."
No, you
I know
wanted one
it's
figure, and
no,
you wanted the mini. You weren't sitting in that chair thinking, "Man, I want a giant bat truck. Man, this would look really sick in my background on the Beyond the Brick stream. I want a black, big, thick-looking truck right in the back." You weren't thinking that. You wanted the figures. That's it.
I mean the parts too. If we're pulling straws,
You
no, seriously, the parts too, because there's some great parts in here.
Nah, but Ghostbusters is your favorite thing of all time. So, like,
Yeah, I
why
know.
would you compromise that for, whatever? You're a grown man. You do what you want.
I never thought that I'd be like getting like this much heat from you for a Lego set.
I'm just saying,
Sorry,
if
I
you
don't
have
know.
the thing, just
Mhm.
prioritize the thing. You know.
I usually do prioritize the thing. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't mind, Joey, if you want to send that to me. That'd be cool.
I don't want more stuff. I'm good. Well, I do, but not that stuff.
Well, I want the lightsaber. I mean,
Yeah.
it lights up.
Thank God he said truck. Yeah, right. It's a part of the way I speak.
It is good. I like those jokes.
I went all in today, dude.
You did.
That was good stuff.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, and then we'll hear from Kirk.
It's great.
They do make
So-
good April Fool's Day things, by the way. Those Beyond the Brick kids.
Yeah, they came up with that idea a little while ago, and then I was on a call with them, and John was like, "Yeah, if you could cut up trailers, like fake Lego trailers to put in the show, that would be really cool." And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So instead, I thought, like, what if we just featured channels from the community to promote their stuff? And he's like, that's cool. Put the public, put it out there. Only 3 people submitted something, which is fine. And we featured them in that stream because we didn't tell them what it was for. It was just to be featured on a stream. And so what we're going to do Tuesday is we're going to run all the commercials as a part of the beginning of the stream in a, not like a joking way, just like, hey, check out these channels because they put in this effort and whatever. So
I should probably make one of those. But on the other
well,
hand,
it's too late now.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It needed to be by the 31st for that explicit purpose. We are running the 3 that we were given, and then that will be it.
Okay.
That is the word from the upper echelon there.
Okay.
Doc Sampson, what up?
Hey, Doc Sampson, how you doing, bud?
Ray, you literally could have given me the half-baked one, and we would have tossed it in there. It could have literally cut off. You're like, go to Funny Figs. That's it. Toss it right in. It could have been literally like you could have drawn a smiley face on a piece of paper, and you record it and say, please go to my Instagram, instagram.com/funnyfigs. And that's it. Like, it literally could have been anything. As long as it was family friendly, we would have taken it.
How are we doing on time for you, Brian?
I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna ball. But
cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop right here and do this another time.
Sure.
Made it to bag 3.
Oh, don't worry, Ray. That's fine. You can get back to working on other incredible projects. I'm sure you have lined up.
Well, yeah, Ray's got that comic book that just got kickstarted, don't you know?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that right.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Something fell, huh? It's not a bad little funny truck. Hey, Chris. It's definitely not. I don't know.
How long are you gonna have that on display before it goes in a bag? 4 months.
I don't know, Brian. I gotta move pretty soon, so less than that.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks.
Well, at least wait up for me to finish this. I'll give you the final thoughts here. I thought I was going to get through. I was going to get through both of them, but I guess I'm not.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, Joey, I know I can make a. I know I can still make one. I just don't. I don't know. Not really motivated to do it right now.
You shill enough on Beyond the Brick. You're all right.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. What do you mean I shill enough? I hardly ever mention what I'm doing.
No, you take the opportunity to.
Brian is building one of the Harry Potter books. I think he's building the Slytherin book. Is that right, Brian, or am I mistaken?
That is correct.
Yeah. And I was building the first half of the super duper comic accurate Batman Mobile Command Center.
Yes, Joey, your car takes. I would have taken. You could have literally messed up in the middle of it. It would have been fine.
Yeah, I mean,
as long as it was family friendly.
The naked review would have been funny.
The naked review?
Yeah, I guess he did a naked review last year where I guess he was shirtless and he reviewed a Lego set. He could have used that as his trailer.
That one might not have gotten through.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is kind of neat, though. This thing does have a neat play feature, like a jet ski shoots out of the bottom of it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. I still don't get why Batman has an ATV in a city, but okay. The bike's cool. I like the new models for it. It's got the new motorcycle vroom vroom part of it. That's cool. You know, vroom vroom. The Nightwing figure got a nice update on his body and his symbol. It's no longer just a V. It's actually the thing. Yeah, Joey, I'm moving in like a month and a half, maybe 2. I don't know. Yep. So we'll go from there.
So I'm assuming why everybody says the Slytherin book is the best is because of the door frames.
You're probably right. Also, people still have a part on for Sand Green.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is that bad that I don't care about that?
No, it's not bad at all.
Does that make me any less of a Lego fan?
No.
Good.
I like Sand Green. But it's not like the end-all be-all for me. My favorite Lego color is dark blue. Like the navy blue. Yeah, like this color blue.
There you go.
Yeah. No, Ray, we're just moving further into Edmond. We can find a nice little place, so it's not bad.
All right. Book. Right there. Cracks open. Like that.
It's a lot smaller than I thought it was.
Yeah. $20, you get 3 figures. It all compacts into there in some way. But yeah.
That's kind of a letdown.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
I wouldn't pay $20 for that.
Well, you wouldn't.
Well, I know other people probably will, but I mean, it reminds me of the Fantastic Beasts like suitcase that was like kind of disappointing.
Kind of just. I love that set.
It needed to be bigger. It needed to be like the size of an actual
Well,
suitcase.
yeah, but
I mean,
I think
that's all I'm saying.
yeah.
I mean, I still bought it. I still have it. It's still on a shelf collecting dust being displayed, so I don't know.
Yes, sir. Just like that. Bam, all compact in there.
Is that a printed piece or a sticker on the front?
Printed.
Nice.
Yes, sir. That's how it be. That's how it do.
Alrighty. So, thanks everybody for stopping by. Brian, thanks for joining me tonight. It was nice to build Lego and chit chat with you and all that fun stuff and be berated by you for my Lego purchasing choices. That was good. So hopefully you can do it again.
Always.
So it's Thursday. You all have a nice night. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Trans rights are human rights. Bye-bye.